Okay. All right. So for anybody that shows up here, I'm just trying out a new headset. Well, headset mic? Is that what this thing's called? Micro mic. AKG C520. Micro mic. Professional XLR condenser mic. I'm hoping this gets me better isolation. I have a supercardioid dynamic mic, but this one is a cardioid condenser that's obviously hugging my face. I'm able to roll off the bass on the microphone capsule as well as in my mixer. I have both roll-offs turned on. I think I've got the gain about how I want it. Obviously, the other question is, since I can't actively do any masking, if you're familiar with that technique, which basically is a technique where every time you talk, it mutes everything around you. Every time you stop talking, whatever else is coming, in this case, my guitar. So I'm a little curious how much bleed there is on this thing. I've got a couple things I'm going to be doing with the pedalboard today. So I'll probably do just a couple quick live streams. I'm preferring these live streams right now because then I don't have to review them, save them, and then upload them. I can just babble through whatever the heck I'm messing with on these little live streams. I'm actually really enjoying this. So again, if you're that bored, you can watch me kind of mess around, make sure I got my levels right on this mic, and make sure the guitar comes through. So the guitar today is my Gretsch. What the hell is this thing? Electromatic, I don't know, 5420 or something like that. It's got the black top Filtertrons. I think they're called Filtertrons. I actually do read up on and then decide what I want to get, and then I immediately forget everything about it. So this is exactly the guitar I wanted when I decided I wanted to get a hollow body, but I don't remember all that crap about it. About the only one I remember all the crap about is my custom one, which I already did a video on. If you watch the channel at all, I'm sure it's there. Okay, so the first question is, for myself at least, my first question is how much of the guitar is bleeding in here? I don't see it on the mixer metering, but I do see it on the interface metering, which makes sense because there's compression on there. I'm sure you can hear a little bit of that. Is that going to affect how you're hearing my amplified sound? Yeah, probably. Is it going to be a deal breaker for whether you're going to decide to buy one of these pedals? I don't know. Maybe you're that guy. I'm not that guy. In any case, let's make some noise and see if it does make a factor. Usually you have a room mic and it's considered a desirable thing, but you want to be able to mix it in as you see it fit. So, yeah, so I went back to the IR200 for a couple days just to make sure, because that has an effects loop and it has a JC120. I don't even know where to look on this thing. I don't even know where the camera is on the front of an iPhone. Because again, I really like the JC120. That's kind of one of the sounds I really love. And I've got my Morgan PR5, which is a Princeton reverb. I love Voxes. I love Marshalls. I like all amps. You just got to dial them in so they work for you. In the case of this, though, comparing the Woodrow, this is the Woodrow. I think it just sounds better than the IR200. So let's try and get a little drone going. I'll try not to be too long here because really I just want to be able to listen back to these levels and see how easy it is to hear my voice through this. Again, I've got the bass rolled off on the microphone itself. I've got the bass rolled off in the mixer, so I'm double rolling off because it was sounding really thick to me. All right, D. Again, I'm only leaving my mic up now just so I can listen back and see if I need to make sure, because there's no channel mute on this mixer, so I'm going to have to turn it down and up every time I want to isolate the guitar. But in my mind, this should be enough so that I can speak while I'm playing or talking through whatever. Because I do want to kind of talk through some of the pedals I have, because believe me, I've been doing this since the mid-90s. I actually started buying pedals because it's too expensive to experiment with gear for my home studio. And pedals were cheap toys back then to me. So, and then here I am with the most ridiculous pedal board ever. But in any case, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So, especially at this point in my life. So let's just do one of my typical little rhythm things. I'll try and keep it short. A lot of sound there. All right, I don't like that. Let's reset real quick. Test. All right, that should be good enough. Again, test. All right, we'll try a little gain here and then we'll wrap it up. At some point I need to do a review of this guitar, this thing. For a home setup, I don't know why you would want anything else, to be honest. I think at the beginning it was more or less out of tune for me because I don't play it as much as I should. Both pickups. Here's just the bridge. Great guitar. Nice linear roll-off. This is the golden age of guitars. I don't care what anybody says. This is just an outstanding guitar. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this up. If you wandered in, thanks for wandering in. But I can't really see because of the white background. I'm going to have to get a dark backdrop or something.